Finders Keepers house, it's Neil Buchanan!
There it is, nicely cleaned up. You know what I always say, the cleaner the house, the better the raid. Hello there and welcome once again to Finders Keepers. This is, of course, the house where you can do all those things that you can't actually do at home because it's our house. Wait for it. Whose house? Yes, it is. You can go bonkers in the bathroom, crazy in the kitchen and loony in the living room. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Let's meet the two teams. I'm going to give each of them 2 rooms to rate to start with. So, where are the green meanies? Well, let's go and get them out of bed then. Come on. They're not actually in bed. We got the bunk beds in just in case. Here they are, they're green, but are they mean? We will soon find out. We've got Pippa and we've got Charlie. How do I know that? It says so on their hat. And Charlie's got the close-up action camera. Let's have a look at that camera there, Charlie. How close does it get? Ooh, not very nice at all, eh? Let's meet them. Let's find out about them. Where are you from, Charlie?
From Ealing.
Now, up there in Ealing, have you got a favourite room in your house?
Probably be my bedroom.
Why's that, then?
Loads of mess.
Loads of it. You like mess?
Yes.
You like all the rummaging round? You're going to like Finders Keepers today, then, aren't you?
Yeah.
What about you, Pepper? What's your favourite room?
My bedroom.
Your bedroom? Why's that, then?
Because it's kind of cosy.
It's kind of cosy? Is it all neat and twee and lovely?
It's got my clothes and my books everywhere.
Well, there's no clothes here today, and there's a few books. Are you going to be raiding them?
Yeah.
You feel like raiding?
Yeah.
Because I think it's that time again. What time is it? Yes, it's room raiding time. Jeremiah, can I have my clues, please?
I am at your service, sir, but a word of warning, be very careful in the fantasy room and only spook when you're spoken to.
Yes, get back in your clock, or should I say, into your coffin. I think we've got a spooky show coming up. Right, here's the... Yeah, Charlie's going, ooh. Bit nervous? Yeah, I thought you were. Right, here we go. I am too. It's a spooky show. Now, this is how we play Room Raid. Hidden in this room is an object. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but watch out at home for the flashing blue arrow. What I will do is I'll give you a clue. You've then got 30 seconds to find the object. If you find it, you get 25 points. If you don't, 25 go to the other team. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I don't care whether it's fair or not. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Here's your clue. This isn't a crystal ball, but you can see all around the world with it. It isn't a crystal ball.
Globe.
Yeah, raid the room. Good luck. Go for it. Look absolutely everywhere. Look high, look low. It could be anywhere, and it's snowing again. It could be anywhere. You're very cold down there. Very cold indeed. Oh, you're doing well. You're doing very well. You're a little bit warmer, Pippa. Nah, a little bit off there. It could be anywhere. Look everywhere. Look everything down. Charlie, stop the clock. Stop the clock. Oh, man, Charlie is celebrating already. Look at that. He was looking for the globe and he was looking for 25 points. Did you get both?
Yep.
Well done, that man. Let's go find the yellow terrors. Where are they? Well, let's go and see if they can win the points then. Come with me. Whoa! Here we are in perhaps the most private room in the house with the old you-know-what behind me here. And we've got the yellow terrors. They're yellow, but are they terrible? We'll find out. Danielle and Paul. Where's your team from, Paul?
Woolworth.
From where?
Woolworth.
Oh, I've never heard of that place before. I've never been there. I thought that was a shop. Right then, up there in Woolworth, tell me a bit about your house. What's your favourite room?
My granddad's living room.
Ah, that's original, isn't it? Why's that then?
Because it's nice and cosy. My nan keeps it nice and clean.
Is it nice and warm and snug? And does your gran sleep in there a lot?
Yeah, because...
Maybe we could go round there and raid the room while he's asleep, eh? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? What about you, Danielle? What's your favourite room?
My bedroom.
Why's that then?
Because I've got my 20 porcelain dolls in there.
20 porcelain dolls? I bet you've never raided your room, have you?
No.
Well, we've got no porcelain dolls, but we've got a few plastic ducks here. So let's see what you can do today. You're chasing 25 points. Here's your clue. With scales and fins, it's a fabulous swimmer. Eat it with chips and you won't get much slimmer.
Fish.
Goldfish.
Fish to you too. Raid the room and find it. Look absolutely everywhere. Look high, look low. Oh, I think I might just have a... It could be anywhere, me love. It's very cold over there, you know. It's very cold over there now. Oh, tell you what, it's very stuffy in here, very stuffy. Oh, it's very stuffy. Whoops! Whoops! Thank you. It's very stuffy in here. I wouldn't mind opening the window for me. It's very... You've got less than 5 seconds. Stop the clock! Stop it! He did it. I wish they'd stop doing that right up to the last second there. Paul got the fish. Ooh, and smelly it is too. But those 25 points are yours and they're in your pocket. You come downstairs with me with the greens. Let's go. Oh, they got it. They got the fish. Sorry about the smell, but here we go. Here's your clue. Put this powder in the machine. It frosts and foams. Same to you two. Look for it. Rain absolute. Stop it. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Stop all the snow. Stop everything. Stop my steak dinner. Stop it. Were you cheating? Were you looking at my card?
No. I just saw it up there and I thought...
That was good going, wasn't it?
I thought it was a bit strange looking in the kitchen, so...
And you thought, I'll have that?
Yeah.
And you thought, I'll have the 25 points?
Yeah.
And have the 25 points you did. Well done. Let's go and join the yellows. Come on. I tell you what, these are good raiders, aren't they? Good teams. OK, here we go. Here's your clue. They got the 25 points. Some catching up to do. Grab a bag of these, do yourself a favour with chicken or smoky bacon flavour.
Crisps.
Same to you. Raid the room. Look everywhere. It could be anywhere. Oh. Look absolutely everywhere. Oh. It could be anywhere. You're very warm. Both of you are very warm. You're roasting. You're absolutely roasting. Look under everything. You're facing the wrong way. Look over everything. Look in everything. Look everywhere. Look at... Stop it! You've done it to me again, haven't you? My poor heart won't take this the way you lot are going on. Yeah, you've got the crisp with a couple of seconds to go and you got the 25 points. Let's bring in the greens. Come on, you greens. That's it, in you come. That's it. Can you move over there? That's it. We'll share these crisps. Do you fancy a crisp? Do you fancy a crisp? No, I don't think you would. You're too nervous and you're after those points, aren't you? Right, we've both raided 2 rooms here, and from now on, it gets really serious. But let's have a check on the scores first. At the moment, we have got the green team, 50 points, and the yellow team also on 50 points. Yeah! And why does it get serious? Because the points are doubled and you have to earn the right to raid a room. How do we do that? We go to the garage doors and we play Find and Keep. Let's do it. I'm glad no one wants a crisp. I'll save these for later on when Jeremy is not around. Right then, it's that time again. It's time to sort out the skills from the frills. Yes, we've got 4 rooms left to raid. Who's going to be raiding those rooms? Who's going to be going on the Super Search to play for the star prize? Who knows? Let's find out. Take a look at the garage doors. As usual, 8 numbers up there, 8 answers behind those numbers. I've got 4 questions on my cards. All you teams have to do is find the correct answers to those questions. Each time you do, you get to raid a room and you get yourself 50 very valuable points. We're going to start by playing for the fantasy room, of course, which this week is a haunted house. Don't forget, Jeremy's Joker. Ugh. Greens, I'm going to start with you because you won the toss. Even though the scores are all square, you won the toss before we started. So, Pippa, this is your question. Here we go. Who is the presenter of Blind Date? This is for the fantasy room. Pick a number.
7.
Who is presenter of Blind Date? Mark from Take That. Not yet he isn't. Now, you found him. Keep him in your head. That's what this game is all about. You might need him a little later on. Still for the fantasy room. Danielle. Who plays tennis at Wimbledon? Pick a number.
Number 3.
Who plays tennis at Wimbledon? Prince Charles? No, he doesn't. OK, Charlie, this one is for you. I don't believe this question for Charlie. Who's going to be the next King of England?
Number 3.
Who's going to be the next king? Yes, it is! Charlie gets 50 points, and he'll be going into the fantasy room to play against Jeremy's Joker. Right then, who sings It Only Takes a Minute? This is for you, Paul, and it's for Mum and Dad's bedroom.
Number 7.
Who sings It Only Takes a Minute? Mark from Take That! Yes, he does! Well done, you're going into Mum and Dad's bedroom. Perhaps the most out-of-bounds room in the world. Nudge, nudge, know what I mean. And you got yourself 50 points. Team questions now. This is for the study. Who is the presenter of Blind Date? Pick a number.
Number 1.
Who's the presenter of Blind Date? Yes!
Oh, she's a lovely, lovely girl. You get yourself 50 points and you'll be going into the study. OK, you yellow.
Can I stop the accent now? Yeah, thank you. Right then. Who plays tennis at Wimbledon? This is for the storeroom. Pick a number.
5.
Who plays tennis at Wimbledon? Captain Scarlet? No, he doesn't. This is for the storeroom. You greens, who plays tennis at Wimbledon?
6.
Who plays tennis at Wimbledon? Yes! At long last, it's Andre Gasson. You get 50 points. You'll be going into the storeroom. So, the scores at the end of the game of Find and Keep are... The yellows have got 1 room and 100 points, and at the moment, the greens will be raiding 3 rooms with 200 points. But they may well lose them. Who knows? You know how it's played. OK, you yellows, you get ready to raid a little later on. Greens, you're coming with me. Come over here because we are off to the fantasy room to play against Jeremy's Joker. Because it's that time again. What time is it? Are you feeling fit?
Yeah.
You raring to go?
Yeah.
Let's go and raid some rooms. Let's go. Don't forget your helmets. Here we are in the haunted house. And look what we got here. We've got all these spooky sheets. We've got the spooky coffin behind there. And what else have we got? Yes, we've got Jeremy's Joker. Jeremy, you old ghoul, are you there?
Yes, if you find the hidden object, you could be screaming with delight on a fun-packed day out at Alton Towers. We'll also throw in a camera to capture those manic moments. And talking of manic moments, here to help you in your search, direct from CITV's Terror Towers, the one and only Steve Johnson!
Oh, it is. It's
You're all right in there, mate?
Well, it's the other.
In your cobwebs and all that.
Oh, I look lovely, don't I?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say lovely, would you? He's here to help you, so you better had say lovely. Now, listen, was it comfortable enough in there for you?
Well, it's the other littlest room in the house, I would say.
Oh, it is a bit. Can we maybe tart it up a little bit?
Set of curtains, a nice double glaze in there. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Little
And
room with a view at the back?
little TV area on
Well,
top.
what about your assistant, Boris? We haven't seen him for a while. What's he doing, Boris the Spider?
Well, he's on a walking holiday at the moment. He's just halfway up the Andes.
Oh, I know. Well, whereabouts in the Andes?
Well, just below your Estes, mate.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Now, listen, he's supposed to be here to help you out. Same rules apply. 50 points up for grabs. They're already eyeballing each other. We're playing for points. We're not playing for eyeballs.
Right.
So here's your clue. If you meet a vampire, you'll get it in the neck from these big teeth, and that prize is up for grabs as well. If you meet a vampire, you'll get it in the neck from these big teeth. Any idea what you're looking for?
Those fangs.
Fangs! Steve's got a pair of
Fangs.
talent.
Thank you.
Raid the room, go
Right,
for it,
wonderful.
absolutely. Go on, look high, look low, look absolutely everywhere. That's all, look at I'm getting out of the way.
Stuck in an adventure a minute.
Raid everywhere. Oh, you're a bit cold over there. Look everywhere. Look low.
I'm in here. What about?
I'm taking cover, mate, I tell you.
No. Give us a clue.
Yeah, you're very cold over there. Very cold. Just raid. Don't stand around waiting for it to appear magically. Raid everywhere. Stop the raid. I don't know. You're doing it in slow motion there. I think it was a bit of a hindrance having Steve around, don't you?
Big lad.
Big lad. Small room, big lad.
Yes.
Right, look. What do you think you're looking for?
Fangs.
Fangs. In we go. In there.
Oh.
And there it is. It's a pair of fangs. And what do they look like on? Let's see. There we go. The 50 points goes to the yellows, as does the prize. Steve, you going to hang around for the super set?
I certainly will.
All right, see you in a minute. Let's go and join them in Mum and Dad's bedroom. Come on. This way. Well, you've just got yourself 50 points for doing absolutely nothing. Do you fancy raiding a room?
Yeah.
Oh, we can always lounge around here in Mum and Dad's bedroom and have a look under the bed and things and see what we could find. Or would you sooner raid the room?
Raid the room.
Go for the points?
Yeah.
50 up for grabs. Here we go. Here's your clue. This has covers, but it's not a bed. Black and white. Inside, it's meant to be red. What has covers, black and white inside, and it's meant to be red?
Book.
A book to you too. Let's go. Raid the room. Yes. Look absolutely everywhere. After raid everywhere. Look high, look low. It could be anywhere. Hang on. Stop it. Brilliant. Well done. In you come. Yes, you did. Turn round. Where did you find it?
Under the bed.
Under the bed. She was snooping under the bed. Well done. You get yourself 50 points. You come with me to join the Greens in the study. Let's go. Whoa. Well, even the unexpected can happen in Finders Keepers, eh? They've caught up, so some raiding to be done here. Right, here we go. You're in control. You've got to sort it out in this room. This machine for joining papers has a staple diet.
Stapler.
Yeah, raid the room. Look for it. Look absolutely everywhere. Look, be very careful. Stop the clock. Stop everything. Stop the snow. Stop the room from falling apart. Pepper, turn around so we can see your smiling face there. And why is it smiling? Because you found it, didn't you?
Yep.
And what have you just got yourself, Charlie?
50 points.
50 points to you. And why don't you come with me to the storeroom to see if we can get 50 more? Let's go. Come on. That's it, Charlie, my boy. I'm Pippa, in you come. You're good at this, aren't you, eh? You're pretty good at this. Fast fingers, this man's got. Now, listen, it all rests on this room. There's 50 points up for grabs. You're 50 in the lead at the moment, so you've got to go for it here to clear the decks completely. Don't let your puppy run away with this.
A lead.
You think it's a lead? No, think about it. Don't let your puppy run away with this. What do you see on the telly? A puppy runs away with...
Run breaks toe.
We'll find it. I'm not telling you anymore. Look absolutely everywhere. Look high, look low. It could be anywhere. You are warm. Pippa, you're doing really well. It could be anywhere. You think you're looking for a toilet roll. You may have already pulled it out. You may have already pulled it out. Stop it! Charlie, what did you say then? You said, I've got it, I've got it, you have too. That's what you were looking for. You were looking for a loo roll. We'll put that over there in case we need it later on. And let's bring in the yellows. Come on, you yellows, over you come. That's it, in you come, yellow terrors. There he is, he's still raiding the room. Are you all right there?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good, excellent. So let's have a check on the scores. At the end of that room raid, the scores are the yellow terrors have got 200 points, but this week the green minis have taken it with 300 points. Well, look at this. Very sporting, very friendly. Off you go, get ready for the supersets. You can't stop them when they're as good as that, can you? Now listen, are you still smiling?
Yeah.
Because everyone goes away from Finders Keepers with a smiling face, because you go away with something in your hand as well. What have we got, Jeremy?
Well, it's a day out at Alton Towers. You get to take home to sunny Woolworth the personal organiser, yo-yo, sweatshirt, pens, watch, and a whole lot more in your very own Finders Keepers goodie pack.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Now, you've got Jeremy's Joker Pass and you've got all those good goodies. And we're going to have a laugh now because we're going to watch the Greens making a complete fool of themselves on the way to the Super Search. Check it out, Jeremy.
Thank you, Mr. Buchanan. Today we had tumbling dice and tossing teddies. And Neil had the whole world in his hand. The yellows went fishing and caught themselves 25 points. This is the fastest room raid ever on Finders Keepers. It was shelves a-go-go. And here comes Steve Johnson waiting for the clue. Looks like you've waited a bit too long there, Steve. There were books slipping and a-sliding, and here's your chance to see the fastest room raid ever once again, which means the yellows go through to the Super Search.
Thanks, Jeremy. They're looking good, but are they good enough to win the star prize? I don't know. Let's go find out on the Super Search. Come on. Woo! So, here are green minis in Mum and Dad's bedroom. I hope you haven't found anything you shouldn't be finding in this room. You know, it's like in Mum and Dad's bedroom. Not quite. OK, you know how to play it by now. This is the Super Set. You've got 4 minutes to get round all 8 rooms. Hidden in each of the rooms is an object. When you find it, shout out what it says on it. It'll tell you where to go next. I'll be with you every step of the way with the clues. The more rooms, the more objects you get, the better the prize. If you get all 8, you get the star prize. You ready for it, Pippa?
Yeah.
Little sigh of nerves there. OK, gather yourself, Charlie, because you were a good raider before me, old mate. Here we go. Your time starts when I've given you your first clue. When it's cold, you'll be warm if you have these to hand.
Gloves.
Yeah, raid the room. Good luck. Go for it. Go for it. Look absolutely everywhere. Well, you're both very hot. You're both very hot. You're getting hotter there, chap. You're both very hot. Go on, Pippa, look absolutely everywhere. Maybe the top of the wardrobe, and maybe some absolutely everywhere. You've looked at the top. Lower, lower. You're looking for gloves. Look absolutely everywhere. Are they in there? You're getting red hot. Now you're going away from it. You're red hot. Shook everything out. Just get rid of absolutely everything. Yes! That says, go to the kids' bedroom. Let's go.
Now, Steve.
Right then, here we go. Here's your clue. Read what's in this book and it'll be music to your ears. Read what's in the... Yeah, manuscript book. Go for it. Right in the room. Look absolutely everywhere. Personally, I like to read when I'm in bed. I don't know about you. I love to read when I'm in bed, mate. That's it. Look everywhere. What does it say? It says go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. They got it. Downstairs. Go, 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 go. OK, here's your clue. If you want to really turn the screws, use this. What do you use? Screwdriver to use too. Could be absolutely anywhere. That's it, get rid of everything. It could be anywhere. Freezing, freezing over there. Get warm. That's it, you're red hot. You're red hot. Feel for it. There's popcorn everywhere. You've got go to the study. Let's go to the study. That's it. There's popcorn everywhere. Right, here's your clue. Stamp on this to make sure your letter arrives. Stamp on this.
Stamp.
No, what to put the stamp on?
Letter.
Look for it. Could be anywhere. Oh, I tell you what. It's absolutely everywhere. Whatever you do, don't ruin my priceless carpet. I've got a priceless carpet that's trampling all over in here. Look, got it. What does it say? It says go to the bathroom. He's got it. Go to the bathroom. What do you got? Hello, Steve. Right, here's your clue. Stand on this when you get out of the bath. Or pass this floor due. Bath mat, yeah, go for it. Look everywhere. You're warm, Trevor. You're very warm. It could be in anything. It could be under anything. It could be in anything. It could be closer than you think. You could actually be standing right by it. You could be throwing it around. That's it. You're not going to know what's in there. Open it up. Let's see what's inside. Quick. It's a bath mat. Go to the fantasy room. A bath mat. Let's go to the fantasy room. Right then, here we are in the fantasy room. You've got just under a minute. Although its owner may be limping, this metal shoe should be lucky for you. Metal shoe, limping. Horseshoe, red balloon, look everywhere. Get rid of everything. It could be anywhere. That's it, you're hot. You are red hot. You're looking for a horseshoe, look everywhere. Charlie, you're doing good, you're doing it. What does it say? It says go to the living room. Let's go to the living room. Go to the living room. Come on, in here. Go to the... Look now, Teddy, get off. Right, here's your clue. This game can be a little drafty, and you might get bored. Little drafts. Yes, go for it. Look absolutely everywhere. Come on, Ray. What kind of looking at? You're red hot. Come on, get closer. It could be anywhere. Charlie, Teddy, you're freezing. You're freezing. Stop the rain. Out the time. It could be freezing. Look, you're in this little drawer over here. And it was the little drafts that you were looking for. Absolutely exhausted, but you did brilliantly. You got 6 rooms. Jeremy, tell us what prize they got.
Congratulations, because you've won yourself these brilliant rollerblades. They come complete with super safe crash helmet and cool and stylish protective elbow and knee pads. Yes, they're simply sensational.
Fantastic prize. Well done. Fantastic raiders. My thanks to my mate, Steve Johnson, the master of horror. Thanks to you, and thanks to you for joining us at Finders Keepers. We'll see you next week. Ta-ra!
Right, stick 2 balloons down your top, a bit of pink lippy and a blonde wig on, and hey presto, you're good to go as Dolly Parton. Now you just need to concentrate on sounding like her. Stars in Their Eyes, tonight at 9:20 on Challenge.